New Orleans, 1918. Every corner of the city was alive with music and vibrant culture. Jazz clubs echoed with soulful voices. The streets buzzed with people enjoying life, and immigrants were settling into their new homes. But behind the city's colorful and lively facade, a darkness lurked. A darkness that would forever change the lives of its people. This darkness was a man, infamous for his brutal killings, known only as the Axeman of New Orleans. From May 1918 to October 1919, he spread terror across the city, leaving fear and shock in his wake. The Axeman's attacks followed a simple yet horrifying pattern. He would often enter homes at night, slipping through unlocked doors or windows, and attack sleeping residents with an axe. And not just any axe. He used the victim's own household tool. In New Orleans at the time, axes were common in homes for chopping and cutting. This chilling detail suggested he was experienced with weapons. His primary targets were Italian-American families, though his terror did not limit itself to them. Each attack was so merciless that hearing his name alone made people shiver. The most frightening part? No one could predict when or where he would strike next. His unpredictability made the city sleepless. People barricaded their homes, kept their lights on, and avoided the streets at night, terrified they might be the next victims. The first officially reported attack occurred in May 1918. The victim, Joseph Maggio, an Italian immigrant, was killed in his own home while sleeping. Police initially suspected a robbery, but it soon became clear the motive was purely killing, not theft. As months passed, more attacks followed. One constant: he always struck when his victims were deep in sleep, giving them no chance to defend themselves. He would slip quietly into homes, surprise his victims, and strike with brutal force. Some survived, but the trauma and fear stayed with them forever. By the end of 1918, the growing string of attacks had plunged the city into hysteria. Streets emptied, doors were locked, and people ventured out only when necessary. In March 1919, the Axeman escalated the terror. He sent a letter to the newspapers, calling himself a demon from hell and issuing a strange warning. On one particular night, anyone who played jazz in their home would be spared. The city was initially shocked and terrified, but many took the letter seriously. That night, homes were filled with the sound of jazz. Pianos played through the night, saxophones echoed in every corner, and the streets came alive with music. And strangely, no attacks were reported that night. This incident transformed the Axeman from a mere killer into an almost supernatural, legendary figure. Jazz, once just a symbol of the city's vibrant culture, became a protective charm. Families played music at night, hoping the Axeman would pass them by. Police threw all their resources into the investigation. Every possible suspect was questioned. False confessions were common. Authorities considered every angle: Italian mafias, deranged individuals, suspicious locals. Yet, evidence was scarce. Crime scenes offered few clues, almost no fingerprints, no reliable witnesses, very little forensic evidence. Every new attack sent waves of panic through the city. Schools and public gatherings dwindled. People changed their daily routines, living in constant fear. The Axeman's impact was as psychological as it was physical. Families kept lights on at night, locked their doors, and played music, trying to feel safe. Despite multiple killings, the Axeman always vanished without a trace. Beyond the 12 officially confirmed murders, there were many other suspected attacks, but evidence was lacking. His last known attack was reported in October 1919, and then he simply disappeared. To this day, his identity remains unknown. Some theorists believe he died, left the city, or was imprisoned for another crime. The truth, however, remains a mystery. The Axeman's legacy goes beyond crime. His letters, attacks, and the legendary Jazz Night have cemented his story in American folklore. Today, people remember the case not just as a crime story, but as a tale of fear, suspense, and human resilience. Every attack, every letter, every shadow of suspicion transformed the city. The Axeman did more than kill. He left an indelible mark of terror and suspense in people's minds. His story is a reminder that unsolved mysteries and unexplained horrors can lurk anywhere, even in the heart of everyday life. Even now, the mere mention of his name sends shivers through New Orleans. The Axeman of New Orleans remains an eternal warning. The unknown danger can be closer than we ever imagine.